it's breakfast time, and I was craving something like a porridge or something like that. Not oats, like a cream of wheat. And then I got to thinking about VegasFruity, hey Kat, and Mary at Mary's Test Kitchen. They made like this rice porridge type thing, and mine's probably going to be more like VegasFruity. Hers used less liquid, and the one at Mary's Test Kitchen, the Congee, used more, and Mary's Test Kitchen was more savory, and I'm going to do more sweet, kind of like Kat did. So I'm going to take a half cup of this basmati rice, and I'm going to blend it up, so hopefully it will cook quicker. Alright, so here it is, nice and powdery, and like Kat said, kind of grainy. It's not like a super fine powder by any stretch of the imagination. It's still got little bits in it. I'm going to get a pot out, get some almond milk, and then we're going to get this put together. And Kat put, I believe, raisins in hers, and I don't have raisins, so I'm going to take some dates, and I'm going to chop those up to put inside. Alright guys, I've got some, sorry about the lighting, got some chopped up dates here, probably about a quarter of a cup or so. It was like 4 of the large dates that I had. I'm going to use a cup of almond milk. She used half almond milk and half water because she's kind of budgeting, but I'm going to go ahead and just use all almond milk. And I'm going to get that all in the pot. I believe she added cinnamon as well, but I'm not going to add cinnamon, at least at this point. And then she used agave for sweetener. I'm going to go ahead and use some organic maple syrup, and I'm going to add that at the end. So let me get everything in and going, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, just to show you real quick, I brought it up to like a boil, and then I turned it down to like a simmer. It's probably on about medium heat right now, and I'm going to stir that in just a minute, see how it's doing, and then let it go for another 5 minutes. It actually has been on the pot for about 5 minutes already, and then I'll check it, like I said, again in another 5 minutes to see if it's come up to the texture that I want. Alright, we'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, this is what happens when you go to do the dishes and you're not keeping an eye on it. It gets all clumpy. So I turned the heat off. I'm going to try to save it. Hopefully this will not be a failed experiment and I can save it. We'll see. I'm going to add a little water to it, just a splash, to see if that'll help. Woo! I think because it was all almond milk, it stuck even worse than it would have if it was partially water, so might be a good idea to do partially water, I'm not sure. Also might be a good idea to keep an eye on it. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Let me see. It's burnt on the bottom, so there's a whole bunch on the bottom that I'm not going to be able to get up, but I got to see if this is even edible right now, because I'm not sure if the grains even got soft enough yet. I thought, sure, I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll let this cook a little bit, and then I'm going to do some dishes. And then I turned around, and it was bubbling up, and it was just bad. It was almost done. That's good. I'm going to turn the heat back on a little bit. I'm going to add some more water and let this go for a little bit longer. So for me, maybe the Mary's Test Kitchen will be a little bit of a better idea because it has more liquid in it. So this one I added probably another, well, in the video I added the 1 cup of almond milk and then decided, oh, I might want it creamier, so I added another 1/4 of a cup. So probably 1 1/4 cups of almond milk. And then in total, now I've probably added back another 3/4 of water. I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes on low with the lid off just to get those rice grains a little bit softer. So if you guys do this at home, make sure you're keeping a really good eye on this. Maybe cook it on low the whole time. and probably just have to baby it. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to baby it, but, you know, obviously I almost made a mess out of this whole thing, so I'm going to let this come up to a little bit of a bubble, and then baby it, and hopefully in the next few minutes it'll be soft enough. Alright guys, I think I got it. It's nice and steamy and hot and thick. And you can see how thick that is. It's like the consistency of cream of wheat, and I honestly think in the future I'm just going to go buy myself a box of cream of wheat. But if I was at home craving this, I know I could make it again. I just have to watch it. Oh, there's my alarm. So I'm going to pour this into my bowl. I'm going to add some syrup to it, and then I'll show you how I'm serving it. Alright, there it is with a nice good bit of the Trader Joe's maple syrup. It would also be good with coconut sugar. Alright, and then just to show you, that's what the bottom of my pot looks like right now. I'm going to go ahead and just add some hot water to this and let it sit and kind of bubble up and get all those bits off. Alright guys, I'm going to go enjoy my breakfast. If you guys have made something like this, or if you want to give it a try, just let me know. Let me know what you add, and let me know how you made it better, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Alright guys, P.S. the link for VegasFruity's recipe and for Mary's Test Kitchen recipe will be in the description box below, so go ahead and check out those links, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!